Hello, we are Team Feline Good, and we are presenting our product, Wet Whiskers. So it all started with my grandma Maggie. She's 87 years old, lives in the Bronx alone with her 12 plus cats. She loves her cats as much as anyone, and they're essentially her family to her. But through aging, she's developed a lot of problems such as arthritis and onset dementia. So it's getting harder for her to take care of her cats, especially when it comes to remembering if she fed them or not. So I started researching products that can help her, and I'm thinking about automatic food beef feeders. So here's what I found. There's a multitude of products available on the market right now. However, my grandma only feeds wet food, and she wants to feed her cat the best fresh wet food. So I'm thinking, what about the wet food available? What is the market for that? Well, it's essentially a barren wasteland of nothing. There is no product available for automatic dispensable wet food.
So we decided to invent the wet whisker, and you can see how the modules are arranged. There's an area for cans, bowls, where the food is eaten, prepared, and trash, and just the machine itself. So it begins by a can entering the operation zone, and that can is gripped by a can opener, which, of course, peels it open, and then we remove that lid into the trash. The can is then flipped upside down, where the bottom of that can is punctured so that air is able to enter the area where there would be a vacuum, so the food is able to cleanly come out. At that time, there will be a plate down there, so the food will land on a plate. Uh, in the operation zone, there are two pistons under that, so they'll tip down and the plate will slide forward onto the place where the cat will be eating the food. And then the tin itself will be moved back into the trash. Uh, then, once the cat is finished eating, the lower plate in the dispensing zone will tip down and the plate itself will slide away into the dirty dishes section. So all of this is contained within the module and can happen without any intervention other than the replenishing of the can and the
Our
plate.
product actually has a massive built-in market that we hope to capture. There were $3 billion in wet cat food sales in the US alone, and $540 million is the estimated value of the automatic pet feeder market, and that number actually grows annually. Our per unit profit is about $72, and that generates a profit margin of about 72%. The audience for our product pertains not just to elderly or disabled people, but to anyone that could benefit from the added convenience of having an automated pet food dispenser. That includes busy people or people who travel very often, and absolutely Bazooka, this 35-pound cat. The big picture is that our solution integrates pet health and technology to create a more seamless and convenient user experience for our consumers. And the truth is that the future opportunities for our product are boundless. By creating something like a app interface to connect to the wet whisker, we can provide our users with greater understanding of the dietary habits of their pets and notify those users when drastic changes occur in their pet's behavior. We could carry out portion control or even implement something like a barcode scanning system to keep track of brands and nutrition for every meal that our pet eats. Wet Whiskers is a product that has a real place in the world and the potential to do a lot of good.